Good morning. My name is Amit Marwah. I am the head of marketing and corporate affairs for Nokia in India, and we are at the India Mobile Congress today. The India Mobile Congress, we've been participating now for the last few years, and the difference that we see from the last year to this year is that last year we were all talking about 5G and we were actually showcasing something on 5G, but this time we have taken it to a leap forward and actually doing live demos of 5G at the India Mobile Congress, not only in our booth but also in the booths of the operators that we partner with across the board. So 5G is radiating live in the India Mobile Congress today, and we have use cases here. The last 1 year we have used ourselves to brainstorm, to incubate, and to think about what could be the relevant use cases from an India perspective. And what we feel is that in the last 1 year, we have actually thought, and whenever people talk about 5G, the first thing which comes is connected cars or driverless cars and robotic surgeries. But practically, we all know that that is going to be a little while from now. So we have used this last 1 year to actually think about what could be relevant areas which could be relevant for India when 5G happens. And there are many things that where we are standing right now. This is a use case of an Industry 4.0 or smart factory, which is a working environment of a smart factory. Actually, our Chennai factory is already a smart factory, and we have already demonstrated that in a live environment, but this is like a simulated prototype in a container of how a smart factory will look like. Right next to this, we also have a demo on virtual classrooms. A virtual classroom is an application for connecting rural India to education, e-education, and there we are able to showcase that how virtual classrooms could benefit India when 5G happens. So there is a teacher who is sitting at a remote location, there is a classroom which is at a remote location, and the teacher at a remote location is giving an experience and a lecture to a student who are on virtual reality in three-dimensional, able to take that lesson. We also have very interesting use cases in some of our partner demos. Like we have a shopping experience in one of our demos with our partners, where you probably get rid of trial rooms from going forward. You look at your TV screen or your phone screen, you pick up a certain set of whatever clothes or whatever you require, and you are able to wear those in a virtual environment, see yourself wearing that, take a trial, and be able to buy those things. We have gaming applications here. Gaming is big in India. We have applications here on how virtual football can happen, how virtual table tennis gaming can happen. So immense possibilities which are all demonstrated here. On entertainment, we have a very interesting use case on what is called a karaoke on hologram. So there is a karaoke, we all like to sing in India. So there is a karaoke singer, or you can be a karaoke singer at a remote location, and a hologram of yours is projected into another environment, and you see yourself in a full others see yourself in a full hologramic. We have an agriculture use case in our booth, which actually helps the farmers increase their yield. So it does all kind of measurement on soil, moisture, etc., and actually gives analytics to say what is the right time for the fruit or harvest to be taken place, how much water you need, how much fertilizer you need, and how the farmer can increase his yield by doing. We have medical use cases here, again, very relevant to India, of remote healthcare that can happen. So there's a cart which can be at a village, and the doctor sitting at a remote location can do the entire check and vital stats of that patient and give prescriptions sitting somewhere else. So immense possibilities. All of these use cases that I'm talking about are today demonstrated on 5G live network. And talking a little bit about what we are doing in India, we have had our presence in India for the last almost 22 years now, and we have grown both our business as well as our entire infrastructure in India. We started with about 50 employees. Today we have more than 16,000 employees in India working in various fields. We have a huge R&D presence of about 6,000 people in Bangalore who are making cutting-edge technology in India, made in India for the world. We have a manufacturing facility in Chennai which is manufacturing not only 2G, 3G, 4G, but also 5G for the last 1 year. And actually, some of the deployments that are happening across the world in countries which have already gone commercial on 5G are on India, made in India equipment of 5G, manufactured from Chennai and exported out of that. So we have had a great journey. We have been working in India very rigorously, and we continue to do that. India is a big market for us. And we look forward for the 5G auctions to happen very soon. And we hope that that will bring 5G to India and the benefit to the citizens of India to be able to see the next, evolution of technology and benefit from that. Thank you.
Hey, good morning. This is Randeep, Raina, speaking to you live from IMC 2019 at AeroCity, New Delhi. Excited to be part of this IMC Congress. It's an interesting event and it has been unfolding since last 2 days, and quite an excitement, at least in the last 2 days that we have witnessed out here, particularly on the 5G ecosystem. We at Nokia are very keen and collaborate with the industry in taking this journey to the next step of adoption in India. Out here at IMC in Nokia booth, we have a variety of use cases which are made in India, made for India, and establishing a deeper connect with the Indian roots in terms of taking the use cases and technology to the fore. As a new thing from last year, what we have done this time at IMC is not have a proof of concept only, which was exhibited last year at IMC 2018. But this time, Nokia took a very strategic decision of having demonstrated live 5G in all our customer partner booths. For example, Bharti Airtel, for example, Reliance Jio, and also at Vodafone Idea Limited and BSNL. So the use cases that we have developed there are more unique, more specific to the Indian content and Indian requirements. We are not talking about connected cars as of now because India will take some time to adopt that. But given the demography of India, we are looking at the themes of modernizing industries which need some change of connectivity through Industry 4.0. We are talking about virtual immersive experience at our booth, which we have showcased at Nokia booth. We are talking about smart crop management, which is a need of the hour, and it's a mere coincidence that we are celebrating 25 years of mobile telephony in India, and it's the right time that 5G takes a big shape, for taking it to the next level in India. We have also on display the state-of-the-art products, from Nokia portfolio, addressing the requirements of the market from a solution standpoint, encompassing an end-to-end portfolio which includes not only the radio but also the virtualized core services, also the CPEs on the fixed networks, and some other use cases that we have developed with our partners together. It's an interesting time, and the excitement around IMC is quite great, to the extent that what we have seen in the last 2.5 days gives a confidence to the industry and to the stakeholders that 5G is working, and that has been explicitly stated and demonstrated at IMC, and that gives a good confidence to the investors, to the industry, to the stakeholders that technology is working. It's all about now getting this implemented in the real field and have a commercial application of that 5G, which will completely transform the entire panorama of the use cases that we have been used to in the previous technologies, and make some big societal impact with the introduction of 5G. As you know, 5G is not just a technology, it's an evolution. It's an evolution from 4G, and it brings multiple facets of opportunities for not only consumers in getting the better experience, but also industries which need some digital transformation. I think the time is ripe. There is a policy in place. We are just hoping that all the stakeholders come together, discuss, and engage on the 5G developments. This show has given some, I must say, roadmap towards that, and it's all about time that everybody comes on a common platform and look at a realistic timelines of when it can be rolled out in India. Thank you very much.